Balance is one of those things where if you don't consistently train, it's gonna be hard to do it again after not doing it for a while. Oh shit! That should have been painful, but that didn't hurt. Oh my gosh. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. So if you saw my last video, you guys know that I was actually going through a minor injury. I tweaked my rotator cuff a week and a half ago, so I made a video last time of documenting my rehab process, what I'm doing to mitigate my injury, and how I'm going about my training. So it's been about a week ever since I initially started feeling pain, and it's already going away. It's like pretty much gone right now. During that time, I've only been doing exercises that don't aggravate it, and for me, that was wide grip pull-ups and light push-ups and all body weight exercises. I didn't really do any weighted calisthenics. I laid back on that so that my shoulder could heal. I also wasn't doing any skill training, so I stopped really doing any handstand push-ups or front lever work, and today I'm gonna slowly start introducing my skill work again. So we're gonna start off today with some handstand push-ups. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna get a few reps in, see how I feel. And even if I do feel great, I'm not gonna push it too hard so I don't hurt myself again. It wasn't a major injury, so I'm not surprised that it only took like 5 days to heal. But I was doing a bunch of rehab exercises and modifying my training. And if you guys wanna know more details of what I did, just go ahead and check my last video that I posted. And after my handstand push-up attempts, I'm gonna go to the gym and do some very light-weighted calisthenic work since I do have a competition coming up in about like 3 weeks actually, so not too far away. Kind of an inconvenient time to get an injury because I am in like my peaking phase right now, so I was gonna go like my heaviest lifts right now, but stuff happens and you just have to adjust. Let's see if I lost any progress or if I maintained it fairly well. I doubt I lost much strength, but since I wasn't doing the specific movement pattern, I probably lost some specificity, neural adaptation, so it might feel a little wonky when I'm actually doing the handstands. There's only one way to find out, and that is by trying it. Just as I expected. Strength was there, just couldn't really balance. Not really surprised by that attempt. Balance is one of those things where if you don't consistently train, it's gonna be hard to do it again after not doing it for a while. So definitely have some rust built up in me, but hopefully after a few more attempts, I should be able to nail that balance point. All right, let's give it another attempt. I'm gonna try and take it slowly. I think the first attempt I rushed it a little bit, but the faster you get up into that handstand, the harder it is going to be to control that balance when you're at that top range. So yeah, it's the balance. Ugh. I had no trouble pushing up, but as I was in that handstand position, I had a hard time if I was under or over balancing. Now thinking about it, it's probably a better idea to start off today's session with just handstand kick-up attempts so that I can dial in the balance since my strength is here. But since we've already given it about 2 attempts, I think the third attempt I'll be able to find the balance. Because as you saw, the first attempt, I overbalanced and I fell, and then the second attempt, I underbalanced and fell forward. So that means the third attempt ideally would be in between. There we go. Just like I predicted. Handstands are all about finding that center point, and unfortunately the only way to get good at that is just doing a lot of attempts. You're gonna have to kick up and overbalance, and when you overbalance, you're gonna try again, and then you'll underbalance. And as you keep doing attempts where you overbalance and underbalance, you'll be able to soon find that middle ground. Doing handstands against the wall is also a great drill to find that center point, but eventually you do have to graduate from just relying on the wall to actually kicking up. And it can be a little scary, not gonna lie, but you have to get out of your comfort zone to truly be able to just kick. Hiccups. To truly just be able to kick up and find that balance point right away. All right, I think I'm gonna do 2 more attempts. Gotta keep it light. I don't wanna re-aggravate my shoulder. Hopefully we can make these next 2 pretty clean. Very nice. Really did not regress at all. I mean, me struggling with balance those first couple attempts, that'll come back after being consistent again for about a week, maybe even less, maybe about like 2 or 3 days. This is your friendly reminder that just because you have an injury does not mean it's the end of the world. In fact, you don't even need to stop training. I didn't stop training at all. I just found movements that didn't aggravate my shoulder and I kept doing those. Listening to your body is a skill, and it is a very important one. 2 years ago, me, if I had that injury, I would have kept pushing through and made it worse. But the sooner you start listening to your body carefully, the better it will be for your athletic career in the long run. All right, the last attempt felt pretty good. So for my 5th and final repetition of the day, I will be trying to do a handstand push-up after I get up into the handstand position. Fuck. Well, lost balance. I'm gonna do it one more time. One more time. Can't end on that. Oh shit. Whew. That should have been painful, but that didn't hurt. Oh my gosh. All right, so as you guys saw, not my pretty session today, but that's okay. I wasn't doing any skills for a week, so I expect it to be rusty. But that's the whole point of this vlog series, is so that I can show you guys the ups and downs of my training. Right now is a little bit of a down session just because I'm rusty and I wasn't training consistently, so expect it to not be a great session. But usually when you have these small setbacks, it's pretty easy to get back to baseline very quickly if you stay consistent. So within the next few vlogs, I probably will get back to baseline strength and balance and all the other things for my skills. But if not, no worries. I'm not in a rush with the skills. I just want to be able to train healthily so I can start training weighted calisthenics for my competition on February 9th. So now I'm gonna go do some light weighted dips and a little bit of dumbbell overhead presses. And hopefully these next 3 weeks in terms of training go very well. And I am super excited to get back to it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at The Calisthenics Project for more calisthenics tips, and hope to see you guys in my next vlog. Peace.